Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got my July favorites here for you today. So I've gathered them all in this box. So I do like I normally do in these monthly favorites, where I quickly run through my overall Friday favorites from the month, just mention those quickly, and then I've got other things to chat with you guys about. So I don't think I have a makeup-y favorite, but I do have several, like a couple of skincare favorites, a hair care favorite, and a fashion favorite. I think a couple of that. Anyway, I got some other things to chat with you guys about, so let's get to it. Okay, so for overall Friday favorites for eyes, I have to go with the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop Sugar Cone Palette. That's what I have on my eyes today, and oh my goodness, this palette is so good, so pigmented, just absolutely gorgeous. I do swatch all these things in the Friday favorites where I first talk about them, so if you want to see swatches, you can check those videos out. But yeah, it is just such a good palette, amazing quality, just a beautiful bronzy neutral sort of a palette. For cheeks, I really enjoyed the Ofra Midi palette in Sweet Electric. This is so good, mainly for this blush. So beautiful. Like I said, I'm just swatching, but like I said, I swatch them much better in the original Friday favorites. But yeah, this is just such good quality, and that blush is such a beautiful, glowy, sweet, pinky color. So the blush is my standout favorite from this palette, but I mean, I always love their highlighters. The bronzer is cute, but mainly the blush and then the highlighter. And then also, oh my goodness, these little e.l.f. face duos. These are so darn cute. Great quality. I have both of these on my cheeks today. This is Watermelon and Lychee. These are $3, and they have either a blush or a bronzer kind of a product on one side and then a highlighter on the other, and they are just beautiful. I really like the quality of them, love the price point, really like the color options. They're great. And for lips, I gotta say the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in Treat Yourself, this really fun bright pink. Like I mentioned when I first mentioned this in Friday favorites, this is such a good formula for wearing a bright shade like this. I mean, it's pigmented, it's low maintenance, it's not drying, but it's not necessarily hydrating. It's just like a low maintenance, good, matte, long wearing, easy lipstick. And I love it. It's in a crayon kind of a form. I love that you've got the color on the outside of the packaging. It's just good. It's just a great lip product. Okay, let's talk some skincare favorites. So if you've watched my channel for a while, you know I love face acids like lactic acids, what's it called? Alpha hydroxy acids. I don't really use physical exfoliators, but I love acids for the skin. I find that they just work better for me. And especially since I was told by my esthetician that I have little broken capillaries. If you've never been told this, this is what I was told. I'm not an esthetician, but this is what I was told. Is I have these little broken capillaries around my nose, and she was telling me that I really should use more chemical exfoliators, not physical exfoliators, because it can tend to possibly break more of those and make the problem worse. So I was like, I've never heard that before. So I don't use physical exfoliators as much, or if I do, I'm very gentle where I use them. Like I can get those around my nose and then even sometimes on my cheeks. So I really don't, anyway, I'm going on a tangent. I would mainly use it other parts of my face. So I like acids for my face. So two that I really like, this one is the Derma E Essentials Overnight Peel AHAs. They sent this to me. So it says exfoliant facial, and then it says wake up to glowing skin. This skin brightening, non-abrasive blend of alpha hydroxy acids exfoliates overnight to help visibly smooth skin, giving you a healthy, youthful, and glowing appearance. So if you are new to acids to your skin, you would want to kind of, and if you, especially if you have sensitive skin, you would really want to be gentle with how you kind of go into using them. One of my favorite really gentle ones is the Peter Thomas Roth, and now I'm forgetting what it's called. I'll list it for you down below. It is more plant or fruit-based enzymes, so it kind of helps to do the same thing, but it's more gentle on the skin. So if you're new to acids, you might want to try that first and see how your skin handles it. Love that product. It's really good. But anyway, this one is more of that alpha hydroxy acids, but I just love the idea that it's exfoliating without grittiness. It's doing it on a chemical level, and especially while you sleep, then you wake up and you can definitely see a difference in the texture of your skin. Just overall youthfulness really helped to get away the old dead whatever and then give you that new skin underneath. So it's great. It says apply generously to clean face before bed. Leave on overnight and rinse thoroughly in the morning. Use 1 to 2 times a week. And you can feel a little bit of tingle with this one, which I like. I like that, you know, you can feel it working. And if you want super duper affordable, Derma E is great and very affordable as far as skincare goes, but The Ordinary is even more affordable. So this one is the lactic acid 10% plus HA. It says a high strength lactic acid superfacial peeling formulation. And let's see what else it says. It just says with AHA and hyaluronic acid, so it's got both in there. And it says apply once per day, ideally in the PM. Can be diluted with other treatments to reduce strength until skin develops tolerance. So, like I mentioned, you just kind of want to be careful when you're first getting into acids on the skin. I've used them for so long, like I never have any adverse reactions whatsoever. I just like the idea of it getting all the stuff away and then waking up with nice, fresh looking skin. This I think is around $10 to $12 or less. Some of their products are even $7 or $8, so it could be closer to that. But anyway, it's crazy affordable. It says visibly targets uneven tone, textural irregularities, and fine lines, which that just sounds like anti-aging goodness. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, a hair care product. One of my favorite lines of hair care is the Not Your Mother's line. I just feel like they make great hair care products. They're super affordable. They make my very, very favorite Whip It Up cream styling mousse. So my favorite mousse that I've used for years, which I don't think they're carrying that at Ulta anymore, which makes me very, very sad. But I was still finding it on the Not Your Mother's website, so I really hope that they don't discontinue it because that is my favorite mousse ever. It's so good. But anyway, I noticed that they had a couple new texture sprays on Ulta's website, so I ordered both of them. I reached for this one more. I liked both of them, but I reached for this one more. This is the Plump for Joy Thickening Dry Finish Spray. Did I say that? Texture spray? I'm not sure what I said, but they're a dry finish spray. But they kind of serve as a texture spray too. So thickening dry finish spray. And it says inflate volume for big, beautiful hair that's light as air. I have flat, fine hair, so the idea of plumping up my hair and making it look bigger, that sounds great to me. So it says, plump it up. Take your hair game to new heights, made with fast-drying polymers for a light, brushable hold. This formula will help boost your blowout and keep your hair looking thick without any stick. Achieve a big, beautiful bombshell style that lasts all night long. And it's supposed to be volume and brushable hold. So I will just spray this into my hair, and it really does like give more volume and thickness. It does give texture though too. It almost feels a little bit like a dry shampoo. So I really don't use it up at my roots just because I don't use dry shampoo as hardly ever anymore. Sometimes I do, but just not a ton. So I mainly use this kind of, I'd say about right here and down, just because I want more sort of volume and poof. I mean, you could use it at the roots. But yeah, it just gives kind of this like texture and volume and pieceiness, but poof to the hair in a good way, a good poof. You know what I mean? And it's super affordable, like $7. So that's awesome. Okay, a couple of fashion favorites. So first off, look at these sneakers. Oh my gosh. How darn cute are these? So they are obviously rose gold colored Reeboks. So DSW has some super cute Reeboks. So they have 80s and 90s looking ones. I mean, some of them are like high top and super 80s looking and just stinking adorable. Love them. They totally like bring me back. So super duper cute styles. There's a ton of them. But then this one I think would have to be, it is my standout favorite. That's why I got it, because I love that it is just kind of a vintage throwback, but then also it's got the rose gold. So I don't know, it's just kind of like vintagey plus trendy at the same time. Love that about it. Also super comfortable, so a really great sneaker, like a good functional sneaker, but super cute too. So it's obviously got the kind of vintagey looking peachy rose gold suede material here, and then it's got the rose gold, you know, more metallic-y looking material. But yeah, very, very comfortable, good sneaker, and just stinking cute. It says Reebok on the back. Oh my gosh, love them. And I have been obsessed with these cuffs from Bone Dust. I have mentioned Bone Dust, Oklahoma before, that they carve things out of moose antler, elk antler. They make mule deer brow tine necklaces. They make some things out of hog tusk. So they just make really cool organic sort of jewelry that I just think is so funky and fun. But they also make these cuffs that are really neat too. So these are buffalo nickels, and they are put on vintage belts. So they're just all around cool. I love that they're on vintage belts. And then they also have the buffalo nickels on them. So super cool. So I first got this one, which is kind of a dark chocolatey brown. And then I got the black one. So that one's really cool. And then I most recently got this one that's kind of a camel sort of a color. They're just cool. I don't know which one's my favorite. I'm not sure. I might say this one because it looks the most kind of worn. So yeah, I'll list their information down below. They carry these so you could get them, you know. Some of their stuff is very one of a kind. And this is obviously one of a kind because the belt is going to be different. The nickels are going to look slightly different, how they've aged. But some of their stuff is like literally a one-time carve. Whereas these, you can get something similar that they usually carry. So anywho, they are just so awesome. Y'all know how much I love funky, original, creative, handmade things, especially jewelry. So I've been loving these. Okay guys, so those are all my July favorites. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you've been loving or maybe not so much loving for the month. What have you been loving as far as makeup or skincare or hair care or fashion, whatever. I would love to hear your favorites. Let me know that down below. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!